I shared with you a lot of fun stories in this series, but I would say this one has to top them. So if you haven't seen all the other stories that I've shared, please do so by clicking on the link in the bottom, and please subscribe, because every subscription means something to me. But this one is about how I faked being baptized or having the Spirit, if you may. When I was in Mobile, Alabama, I was in sales and I was traveling. And I was traveling with the sales rep, and she says, well, we're going to go to church. And I said, okay. And so we went to this one church, and it was hilarious. I had so much fun. It was really a good time. But it was a Baptist church. And I remember they were up front and they were hooting and hollering and dancing and playing the drums and playing trumpets and doing all this fun stuff. And they said, we'd like to welcome our guest. And everyone went like that because I was the only white person in the whole church. But I was with my friend Sheila, and they invited me to come up, and they wanted me to have what's called a slaying on the hands. Do you know what that is? Please let me know. So that's where they're all holding you, and the woman pastor, I think it was going, Jesus, and she was, putting her hand on my head, and there were people standing behind me, and I says, oh heavens, this is not going to end well, Dennis. I'm like, the only way, I was standing there for like maybe 5 or 6 or 7 minutes, and I'm just standing there and I'm trying to feel the Spirit and trying to feel everything, and nothing, nada, zip, zero. And I'm like, what am I gonna do? So I says, Dennis, you better put on a good act. You're gonna have to shake, rattle, and roll. So that's exactly what I did. Can't believe I'm sharing this story. But yeah, no, I went, I'm standing there going, okay, I have to have major faith, because there are people that are going to catch me when I fake and fall back. And so the pastor was going, Jesus, feel him, accept Jesus. And they were trying to, it was their form of baptism, I guess, minus full immersion. But what they did was they kept doing that. And I'm like, okay, this is what I'm going to do, is I'm just going to have to start shaking, rattling, and rolling, and then fall. And yeah, so that was my adventure of faking a baptism or faking something. I don't really know what it was. But I tell that story to people and they're like, I cannot believe you faked it. I'm like, I would still be there years later. They would still be waiting for me to receive, because I wasn't feeling anything. Yeah, I was feeling something, but it wasn't like I felt when I was baptized into the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. That is one of the best feelings. And I cannot deny it. And I'm getting eaten alive by mosquitoes, but I'm down by the Connecticut River, and I just wanted to share this story with you because it's a good one. So let me know if this topped them, because there's about 8 or 9 other episodes. I think this is episode 10, and love your feedback.